Henry Cavill, our favourite Superman and protagonist of the series The Witcher, Henry acted in many movies, but it was a Man of Steel from the DC universe that earned him the fame that he deserves today. Henry did not stop there and did a fantastic job in the Netflix series The Witcher as the Geralt of Rivia and won everyone's heart. Henry Cavill, born back in the year 1983, is a British actor who became a millionaire after his tremendous efforts for roles of Superman and Geralt. Today we take a close look at his millionaire lifestyle. Net worth. Superman, Man of Steel, with a budget of $240 million, earned more than $660 million worldwide, for which Henry got paid $300,000. After becoming the face of Superman, Henry continued to work in other DC movies as the Superman in Batman vs. Superman: Dawn of Justice, which collected a massive $873 million worldwide, for which Henry got paid $400,000. And finally, he worked with DC Studios again in Justice League in 2017, for which he got paid $500,000. Henry did not just stop with DC Studios in the year 2019. Henry worked with Netflix in their special series The Witcher, which was tremendously famous and largely loved by fans. For each episode of The Witcher, Henry Cavill got paid $400,000 per episode. The net worth of Henry as of 2021 is about $40 million, which comes largely from the movies and series he worked in previously. But it is not just Henry as an actor. He also does a magazine photo shoot that earns him a fair share. With a lot of money comes a lot of expenditures. Henry isn't far behind here too. Now we will look at his luxurious lifestyle. House. Henry has multiple houses scattered in Britain and America, but his latest house is just outside Hollywood that he bought for $5.5 million, which is located in a remote area off the shore of Lake Sherwood. This house is designed to be futuristic and innovative. The house has 4 bedrooms, a movie room, floor-to-ceiling glass windows to enjoy the lakefront view, a boat dock, a pool, a spa, and guest quarters specially designed to accommodate 20 to 30 people comfortably. According to reports, Henry is requesting permission from the government to build a helipad on the roof. So the house he bought is perfect as it is secluded, so Henry will not be bothered by anyone, yet it is sufficiently close to Hollywood where he works, considering his character Superman, who used to live on the Arctic. In his Fortress of Solitude, we can say there is no doubt about casting. In 2018, Henry bought another house in South Florida. Henry was seen roaming around Fort Lauderdale in the Miami area. No one has any valid information about his home in Florida, but considering the real estate prices of Florida, he must have spent millions of dollars in the house. In contrast, there are reports that Henry is currently living in a stable. I bet you must have gotten a bit of a shock, but it is true he is living in a stable, and not because he is bankrupt or poor, but because he is living in a mews house. For those who do not know, a mews house is a stable of carriage, which has living quarters on the above floor. Many people got shocked about his current accommodation, but Henry calmly explained that he wishes to be down to earth and consider his small property and living room to be a comfortable home. Cars. Henry loves to play smooth and simple when it is about his home, but as a successful Hollywood celebrity, his car collection is worth praising. Like most Hollywood celebrities, he also is fond of cars and bikes. He said that cars and bikes are one of the massive expenses from his account. According to reports, he is known to own 5 cars and 2 motorcycles. Let us have a close look at his collection. Henry is a big fan of James Bond movies, and when he saw a car which was used in one of the Bond films, he immediately decided to get it. His first ever car purchase was an Aston Martin DBS, which is worth over $300,000, which was used in the James Bond movie Casino Royale. Henry, being an aficionado of F1 racing and multiple racing tournaments, he bought a Ferrari 458 Spider, which cost over $260,000. Henry also owns a McLaren MP412C, which is another super fast car that costs over $240,000. Besides that, Henry also owns a Bentley Continental S, which costs around $200,000 and has a V8 engine for fast speed and utmost comfort. Henry also owns one unique car, a Peugeot 306 GTI. No list of celebrity cars will ever be finished till they buy a Rolls-Royce, and Henry is no exception. Like most celebrities, Henry also fell in love with the Rolls-Royce Wraith car and bought it for over $330,000. Besides that, Henry owns a few smaller cars like Mercedes-Benz E-Class, a Cadillac XTS, and 2 Ducati bikes, Ducati X Diavel S and Ducati Panigale V4S, which together price at over $100,000. Other expenses. Henry loves video games, and when I say loves video games, I do not mean he just likes them. He is a hardcore gamer and plays well. He even has his own video on YouTube on how to build a gaming PC. He always finds playing games more fun than going out, and gamers usually wish to get an interactive gaming panel, which if you are a gamer would know is not cheap. Speaking of Henry, he has spent quite a lot of money to build the PC, which he showed in his video. Some of the parts he used were quite rare and expensive and include an Nvidia RTX 3090, which cost around $1,500. The overall setup was estimated to cost between $3,000 and $5,000. Henry Cavill is a unique actor when it comes to his hobbies and choices, but he never ceases to amaze us by his acting in movies and his life choices.